Hello, lovely people. You are welcome once again to our training, and this happens to be our lesson 7. And this lesson, you are going to learn how to check for errors and correct them, and you also learn how to save your work and how to how to print your work. So these are the 3 things you are going to do: you checking for errors and correcting them, saving your work, and then printing your work. Okay, so the first thing is how to check errors. So when there's an error in your work, if you want your work to be error-free, there's one way of doing it. We call it the spelling check. So you run the spelling check by clicking on the review, on the review tab, and under the review tab, you have the spelling command. You just click on the spelling command. It will check the whole of your system and see which error you have. So you can see that these are the errors. These are the errors that you have in your system. So this is the error. The error is here, is ISSAH is the error, and the person you want to change it. So you want to change it, it has an options here for you. So if you know that specific word is correct, just click on ignore, then you move forward. If that word appears more than 2, that's more than 1, and it is correct to you, you want to maintain that spelling, you click on ignore all. But if it is wrong, but you still want it to be in your presentation, maybe for educational purpose, you want that spelling to be wrongly spelled so that you need to teach or to correct people in one way or the other, you can click on add, and that word will be added to the dictionary of the application or the software. So anytime you type that word again, it will not show that, it will not tell you that it's an error. You click on the add. Okay, so let's say we want to correct this error. You just click on any of these options which suits your intended word that you wanted to type. Then you click on change. If it is more than 1, you click on change all, and you're good to go. If the words are more than 1, if you click on change, the next word will come. Then if what you want, you select it, click on change, the next word will come until the words that you selected are finished, or the error that system has selected for you is finished. You just click on change to change everything for you. That is how you run a check on PowerPoint presentation. Also, one thing you need to do or can do to indicate or to check an error is, you see that when the word is typed wrongly, there will be a red review line under it. So you can just place your mouse pointer on that word that is underlined. You right click, then the menu will come to give you an options of the word. So you can select any of them, or you can still ignore or add to the dictionary as we did to the spelling check. That's how we indicate or we will check for error and correct them. The next thing is, you are okay with your work. You want to save it. Good. You want to save it. Now, there are 2 ways of saving. The first thing is the save, and you have the second one, the save as. Mostly the save and the save as are all used when you want to save for the first time, but the recommended one that we normally use is the save. That's for the first time. But the difference between the save and the save as is that with the save as, if you have already saved your work, but you want to create a copy of that word in a different folder or maybe the same folder, you use the save as. But the moment you use save for an already saved document, the original document will be lost. That's the difference. So take note of that. Let's say you are working on a work. Let's say this is the work that you're working on, and this is the original work, but you want to add something to it. And adding something to it, maybe you also remove some content from it, but still you want that original format to be intact. That's where you're going to use the save as. So after you've made your editing, then you go to File, then you click on Save As. So when you click on Save As, it gives you an option of the location you want the new folder, also the new file to be saved. So it will not conflict with the old file. So when you select the location and you hit on the save, it will create a copy of it. That means the one you are editing, the one you have opened and you are editing will be there, and the original one also will be there without what editing. But let's say you want to see the changes, you want the changes to be applied on the original document. That's where you're going to use the save. So after the first command, after first saving, and you click on save again, it will not give you an option to change the location. So that's the difference between save and save as. So let's take note of that. Okay, then the last thing you're going to do is how to print. So the print command is also found at the backstage view. That's where we have the file tab. That's the backstage view. So you click on the file tab, you're going to see the print command. So just click on the print command to give you the dialog box, the kind of the slider you want to print out. You do the editing here, you set your printer here, do the settings here, then you hit on print. The number of copies here, hit on print, just print for you. You can also have a quick print. That is, you can also have a quick print. That is where you're going to click on the customize quick access toolbar, then you have the quick print here. So you just click on it, so that it will just print it quickly for you without even bringing out what there. So in case my system is connected to a printer, you see that the printer will start printing because the settings are there already. So that is how to print your document. Okay, so today's lesson I'll end here and continue another time. And God bless you all for watching. Please try to subscribe to our channel here. Hit on the notification button for notification of our next videos, and don't forget to share.